for coming. This is testing. Hello everyone, thanks for coming. This is testing. Hello everyone. Hello everyone, thanks for coming. Hello everyone. Hello. Hello everyone. Now I'm on live. Thanks for coming today. Please wait for another 2 minutes until everyone is properly logging in to join. Thanks for your patience. Please wait for 2 minutes until we start our webinar. Thank you very much for your patience. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Australian time, 4 o'clock, and Queensland time, 3 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock in Japan time. Good afternoon, and some people, good morning. We're starting webinar in 1 minute. Please stand by. Please wait for another minute until everyone is able to logging in. Thank you for your patience. All right, we will start in 30 seconds. Thanks for your patience and thanks for your time coming. Please wait for another 30 seconds until everyone is able to log in. All right, let us start. Again, thank you very much for everyone and good afternoon. I will start a new product introductions from Mimaki, which we announced a press release last week. Again, good afternoon, everyone. We will start our webinar. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself, today's speaker. My name is Tomomitsu Harada. Please call me Tomo. I'm a general manager from Mimaki, Australia. Some of you in attending, good afternoon. Probably some people already know about me face-to-face. However, some of them are new, so let me explain briefly about myself. I have about 17 years of experience at Mimaki since out of school. I graduated from school. First 3 years, I was involved in a research and development team in R&D, Mimaki headquarters. After that, I started a journey of my technical support experience back in USA for 5 years, and then Europe for 3 years, maybe 2.5 years. And then I was back to Japan to be an Asia Oceania technical support. Finally, current where I'm in Australia from 2017 to current. I had opportunity to start this role from 2017, not only a management, but also involvement for technical support to customer, local customers, and Mimaki partners face-to-face. Of course, our Mimaki staff in local. So I'm enjoying my role at this moment. Thanks everyone for the current support, daily support to Mimaki Australia. So before we start this webinar today, I'd like to notice one thing as a disclaimer. All pricing numbers and specification and other numbers whatsoever within this presentation are only reference, and it's defined for Australian market specifically, and it may change in the future without public notice. Before we start the webinar, if you have a questions, please look for the question tab and enter your question. Currently, I think it's being adjustment in the background. So from myself, I see only a chat window. The chat window, you will be, your comment will be seen by everyone. So if you have a sensitive questions and so on, please wait a little bit until the question and answer is the function is available. Otherwise, please have your question ready for the last 10 minutes for a Q&A session. Alternatively, you are able to send your question to australia@mimaki.com, which is Mimaki Australia's inquiry address, or you should be contacting to your local distributor of Mimaki. So we will be taking care of your questions in a proper manner. So first of all, I'd like to show you a quick video to introduce one of our main product we're releasing today, next month. Thanks everyone for your time for 2 minutes spending to watch this video. So again, I'm really exciting and I'm really proud of being involved for this product presentation for releasing next month, April 2022. So Mimaki is going to release two types of product next month. One is newly added our sign and graphics printer, middle and high-end eco-solvent printer and print and cut system, JB330 and CJB330, eco-solvent inkjet printer. Secondly, the new entry range cutting plotter, CGAR series. It is available in globally 60 centimeters, 100 and 130 centimeters. In Australia, we mainly promote 60 centimeters and 130 centimeters for sign and display market. And 100 centimeters series comes later. So at first, I'd like to go over all the details regards to 330 series, the product concept, and product lineup, size, and the types of the machines. Also, some technical features and functionalities regards to newly added and core technologies from Mimaki. First of all, regards to product concept. As Mimaki Engineering headquarters in 2002, we have released the world first eco-solvent inkjet printer called JB3, which was first innovation we made for this sign and graphics the market portfolio regards to eco-solvent printing technology. Since then, Mimaki Engineering has been innovating something new and something different for this marketplace. We launched on 2007, JB33, also CJB30 print and cut technology. And then 2014, JB300 series and plus model as well in 2 years ago. So now the 3 is a number which we know, and most of Mimaki's customers know that this is one of the our brand name, part of brand name, which is number 3, is to be involved for the this main product from Mimaki. So the JB330 series was designed and developed in order to add to purely adding to our product portfolio of sign graphics as a market product range in order to provide the profitability and productivity for our customers and the users. All right, sorry, let me continue. So JB330 is concept for high quality and high productivity to provide the benefit of the product to the end users in the market. So it has a benefit of the couple of points, minimum of 3 picoliters of drop size by using the new developed printhead technology. Also, the new color profile, input profile called Deep Color Natural. So thanks to those two main technology we newly developed, we are able to achieve to the about 40% more productivity comparing to existing the JB300 series with the superior quality. So having those technology, we are able to provide vivid, also even solid color representation for the solid color job. So the keyword of give your creativity a glow up. It is not misspelling. It is our trust of this product from Mimaki Engineering headquarters. The kit in order to provide us as continuous number 1 position in the market and number 1 product in the portfolio. So with this keyword, give your creativity a glow up, we are proudly launching JB330 series to the market next month. So the product range, product series, which will be available from April, is 2 types. CJB, which is a black model, which does a print and cut job. And the white model is a print machine JB330. So as well as CJB and JB series is already known brand name from us. So CJB with print and cut and JB for printing. We also have 2 different sizes, 160 centimeters, which is 64 inches, and 130 centimeters for 54 inches available in Australian market. So let us go over some more detailed technical features regards to 330 series. So there are lots of benefits and features in this product. However, I need to have a limited time to explain all the key features. So I will put 3 points basically. The first one is the reason we were able to increase productivity, having a new technology, Mimaki weaving dot technology. So I will go over the detail of this technology. The second, not only productivity increased, JB330 series comes with all the benefits, the device standard, as well as the software functionality. So I will go over that. Lastly, newly developed Mimaki's core technology. So there are a little more features regards to software and color management features on this platform. So I will go over that as well. All right. Please let me introduce another video for this time. So for 2 minutes, please. Thanks for your patience again. So I'd like to introduce how the printer product is looked like at a glance. From the left side of the system, this photo, there is new ink supply unit. Since the 330 series, it's no longer put the ink cartridge or the ink cartridge system on the printer. So there's a separate ink system connecting to printer on the left side of the printer machinery. The printer comes with on the front side XY slitter comes standard, so it gives you the ability to slit X direction, the left and right direction, as well as the feeding direction of the media to slit the media in line just after printing and takes up. It has media changer on the back side of the printer, which to prevent the amount of the time to change the media in daily basis. So you can put 3 rolls of media at once onto the printer. So you have even you have even you have a less number of the operator in the daily time. You can put the 3 media at the same time in the morning, and you can just change the media very less power by using a little handle on the back side. The print and cut machine does the same functionality as current CJV series, which does a print, then rolls back and control cut automatically. It has a new print head technology, which we introduced with 330 series. Also, there is a new transportation, new take-up system comes with a printer as a standard. So instead of having a one motorized system on the one side, the 330 series has a motorized system on both sides in order to take up the media straight for 50 meters of the standard length of a roll of vinyl or banner material. So I will introduce 2 reasons why JV330 series has increased productivity comparing to the current technology, the 300 series. The first reason is having a new printed technology on this machine. So it has a newly developed printhead, which is a length of 1.3 inches, which is a 30% wider length of a printhead comparing to current 300 series. Also, the amount of the nozzle portion, nozzle device within one print head is a 30 to 100 nozzles over 8 channels, comparing to current JB300 series has only 1,440 nozzles, which provides 220% more nozzle portions in one print head. Also, which staggered to print head staggered. So having this capability, it is able to simply bring up, increase the productivity for at least 40% from current 300 series. The people ask me the reason why even the print head has 220% more nozzles, why the speed is increased only 40%. Well, it is not related only to a printhead technology, however, also for the ink technology. Again, this printer handles eco-solvent ink from Mimaki. So we have SS21 and BS4 ink available to put to install in this machine, which is same as JB300. So having a same ink technology, it gives you the benefit to upgrade your current existing 300 series over to 330 series without worrying about the rest of ink stock. However, we still using the same ink technology, which drying time is a matter of the between printing and take-up. So that's the reason why the print speed cannot be 220% faster. However, the ink dries very quick between SS21 and BS4 before take-up, even printing 40% faster than current 300 series. So the ink type which supports SS21 and BS4 ink. BS4 ink has 4 colors, MCYK. SS21 ink has 3 different ink sets, 4 color times dual, 8 colors, including light cyan, light magenta, black, light black, and orange. Or you can put the white ink on 2 channels. For the ink delivery capacity, we support 2 liters of ink bladder. So there's no support anymore for 440cc cartridge or 600 milliliter bladder because we care about the productivity and lower cost for running this printer. So only 2 liters ink package is available. However, for white ink, we have newly designed 500 milliliter ink available because white is easily to make a sedimentation of the pigment. So the white makes the quick running out before starting the major sedimentation. The second reason of 2 that we were able to increase the productivity is using new print technology, which is called Mimaki weaving dot technology. So it is purely added technology in order to compensate the the quality of the solid color and the quality of skin toning on a photographic quality by controlling more accurately the 2 staggered print head. I'm going to introduce a little bit more technical explanation about Mimaki weaving dot technology. So within Mimaki's printing imaging technology, we have been involving 4 different technology: variable dot control, half toning control, and MAPS 4, which is Mimaki Advanced Path System, and waveform control till our JB300 series. We newly developed the Mimaki weaving dot technology, which is purely added technology into existing technology. What it does is, it is newly added technology. It controls the ink dot placement on every single different printing condition, such as print pass or single direction or return directional, even for bidirectional, in order to make sure that print quality is not affected by small calibration errors or individual difference of print head, in order to achieve consistent solid color and accurate half toning. I'm going over additional functionality in a system device, which comes with a printer, comes with a JB330 series. First one is XY sliter. It has a capability to add inline slitting system for horizontal and vertical direction. So again, this is standard, comes with printer series. What it does is it's installed in front of the printer, and you can use this in a two simple step function. Step one, you can enable the XY sliter on Rastering 7, which is a standard RIP software, comes with printer. And Rastering automatically add the crop mark, registration mark into the between the job and job, which defines the position of your slitting of a print result. The second step is a printer operation. You can simply enable XY slitting on a display, and you can set up the box of cardboard in front of the printer. So printer will start detecting crop mark in order to start slitting. The 330 series comes with one set of X cutter, which slit one set of a job. If you'd like to work like what's on the photo, the two set of the job inlined, you will need to add one set of optional X sliter assembly, which is shown in the left bottom of a slide, which is about $500 of the set in Australian market. Also, the blade is introduced and prepared separately, which once it comes with printer. However, you need to change every 4,000 meters of cutting on the X sliter, which is about 6 months of continuous running of a slitting. There are specific the size and the measurement are required to understand before operating XY sliter. The minimum size you can trim, you can slit the job is what's showing in a photo in a slide, max to A4 size, which is 210 millimeters the up and down from a front to back side. Also, the 297 millimeter from left to right side. So this is minimum the size you can use the XY sliter. Also, you need to concern the space between the copied job. So between the front and back or up and down, you need to have minimum 51 millimeter of space to be prepared. The gap between left and right side, you need to have 25 millimeter on the left edge and the center, also 35 millimeter on the right edge, in order to have a space to print the exclusive registration mark, crop mark for the XY cutting function. So type of the media, as long as the Mimaki headquarters tested, the type of the media you can use for the slitting is for standard PVC material with a liner paper, transfer paper, photo paper, and window film. From the test result, for the banner tarpaulin or flexible face stock, which is a thicker stock, are not able to cut. So please test your media before running the production with the XY sliter. The second functional device with regards to media changer. So the benefit media changer gives you is if you are able to set only one roll of the media to the printer, you need to have the media is not only light material, so about 25 kilograms to 30 kilograms to carry. So sometimes operator needs 2 people to carry. Remember, if a printer is printing 20 to 30 square meters an hour, you will need to replace 3 to 4 times per day the media. So instead of one operator calling another person to carry the media for different time in a day, you can minimize this time for only one in order to bring three medias at the time and install into the printer. So rest of the day, only one operator can change easily by turning the handle on the media changer device. So there are some limitations within the media changer regard to the weight of the media. So you can install two rolls of media at the same time. However, the maximum load, including three rolls of media, is up to 90 kilograms. The typical weight of PVC, the PVC material is between 25 to 30 kilograms. So there won't be any problem by putting three brand new rolls at the same time into a media changer. The maximum weight of one unit roll is 45 kilograms, which is about the weight of the thicker banner material for full roll. You are not able to put three times of 45 kilograms at the media changer because it exceeds the total capacity of 90 kilograms. So you need to concern about the balance and weight of each material to load, not to exceed 90 kilograms of capacity. So let me go over a few more features regards to not only hardware devices, but there are some functionality comes in the printer's firmware. First one is a V-shaped seat cut. So not only a horizontal cut from the existing 300 models, we newly introduced V-shaped cut. The benefit of this is easy operation. For a horizontal cut, the operator needs to put the tape on a three position of the media to the paper tube in order to start take up, in order to prevent the media jamming on both edges of the material in a take-up system. However, by utilizing V-shaped cut, you can only put a tape on the center and forget about a tape on both sides because it smoothly and seamlessly starts taking up without any jamming. I will show another video how the V-cut works from the front of the printer. All right, thanks for watching. So not only V-shaped cut is available, the 330 series also has an existing horizontal cut in a function, as you can see on the left side of a display snapshot. So if you are confident to use existing horizontal cut, please keep using that. But also worth to try V-shaped cut, when you have the machine available. We also have invented the newly added interface control, which is from smartphone apps, which is called Mimaki Remote Access. What it does is you can install the app for Windows Phone, iPhone, or Android. It is free of charge from each store into your smartphone. As long as your smartphone is in the same local network with a printer controlled and RIP software, RIP computer, you are able to do following things: checking ink and media level on the fly, turn on the printer or turn on the printer heater device, performing nozzle check. So in the morning, when you go to your print shop, but you need to check an email in the work desk. But it will take some time to turn on the printer and turn the heat of the heater, so you can access those functionality remotely to the different room as long as you are in the same network. So at the time you are ready to go to your print workshop, the printer is ready to run. Finally, Mimaki, we have added the LED lighting device inside of the printing room, inside of the printing device. So you can switch on and off immediately, instantly, in order to check the printing result from the printing. Not just waiting for 10 centimeters to print to come out from the front cover, but you can still see the print result while it's just starts printing. The new input profile, we have been working with the Mimaki Expand Color input profile for the long time, since 300 series was released on 2014. However, we have more and more requests from the market to demand the colors to be more closer to the offset printing for commercial purpose. By utilizing this new input profile type, deep color natural, you are able to achieve cyan to be more close to cyan ink color, or red, which is a mixture of magenta and yellow 100%, not to be so much yellowish and orangish, but achieving to more reddish or red color by selecting a deep color natural input profile setting in rastering cell. If you are trying to duplicate the existing job from a JV300, you can also change back to Mimaki Expand Color setting instantly in order to achieve the closer color result what you are getting with the Mimaki JV300 series. Take-up system is also new. As I said in the beginning, it has two motorized systems in the left and right side instead of one side, which helps you to stabilize the taking up system process. Also, it works for more straight and long distance to take up with higher accuracy. Just quickly go over, after we releasing 330 series, which product is available in Australia and New Zealand market. We are not obsoleting anything after adding this new portfolio. We still have print and cut JV150 and JV100 as an entry model eco-solvent the printing system. Also, we introduced last year UJV100, which is also low-end entry level, the UV LED printing system as well, to print the white ink too. As a middle range, we will still keep promoting 300 series and UCJV300 as well. So again, 330 model is, I think it's also globally, it is a purely added the product into our new into our selling product portfolio for more middle to high end productivity requirement. All right, next, I'm going to quickly introduce our new cutting plotter series, CGAR series, which is a new entry model cutting plotter, which immediately replaces CGSR3 series. So 4 points I'm going to explain today. Stabilizing mechanism for packaging and craft applications. Finally, ID cut is supported with the entry model cutting plotter. Windows driver is supported. Also, I will explain some of the new optional and consumable items in order to contribute for package and craft applications. Please watch one video before we go to our next slide. Thanks for watching. So, in addition to what we currently have CGSR3 product, the newly introduced CGAR series product, along with existing applications availability, the stickers, labels, and heat transfer rubber sheets. The printer is added to be designed, a plotter is added to be designed for paper craft application and packaging application. So when cutting plotter comes standard, it's able to run the left-hand side, right-hand side product, which is the existing sign graphics and the t-shirts application product. But by adding those optional items such as sheet table, and the cutting sheet and type of the cutter for heavy paper and greasing tool, you are able to start paper craft and packaging solution from today. So not only those are the new optional item and supplies, but the CGAR series comes with one additional pinch roller in 60 centimeters, the product on a table, on a desktop cutter. So instead of having two pinch rollers in product, 3 pinch rollers will allow you to put a heavy duty material such as cardstock and packaging board in order to do a packaging application. Not only that, but you are able to turn on and off the middle pinch roller in order to still run the sign graphics application such as vinyl and heat transfer material. So having a three pinch rollers to be a more durable, more heavy duty material, but still use 2 pinch rollers for existing application for sign graphics. Unfortunately, only 60 centimeters size has 3 pinch rollers added from 2 pieces from SR3 series. 1.3 meters, the 130 AR cutting plotter also comes with 3 pieces, which is the same pinch roller amount as SR3 series. So this feature is exclusively for CG60AR with additional pinch rollers from a previous product. We also start supporting a generic driver for Windows plotter driving. So what it does is not only using existing FineCut, which is a plugin software for Adobe Illustrator, you are able to design the simple image, simple lines for cut in Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint easily and send directly to CGAR plotter. So it's the same sense as you are making document and printing an office printer. You can design easily within those software and cut directly with a cutting plotter. However, if you still like to use advanced function such as a cut path order control or cutting with crop mark and ID cut, you are required to use Mimaki Fine Cut, the plugin software with Adobe Illustrator or Corel Draw. Lastly, I'd like to explain a few optional and supplies which is required to run packaging and paper craft application. What it was showing on the video, the first seed table, which is not only roll-fed media, but you can put seed material and it will feed the media straight from the back and forth. It is one-off optional item you are able to buy. It's about $103 in Australia, and it's only one-off purchase. The cutting sheet, which is a transparent sheet to install the packaging paper before cutting. Because packaging paper is required, or cardstock, the packaging application requires not a half cut, but a full die cut. So when you perform the full die cut on a cutting plotter, we want to prevent the cutting result to pop up and go somewhere. So this cutting sheet has a little the thickness, which works for about 10 jobs. And it comes with a two sheets. Maximum size is A3, the 420 millimeters times 300 millimeter. So you are required to use this packaging cutting sheet for packaging paper craft application. This $111 comes with two sheets. One sheet is about a 10 job usage. So you need to put about $5 of cost per sheet for your paper craft or packaging application. Creasing tool is only one-time buying, the price of $133. The creasing tool, as you saw in the video, it first cuts, and then the cutting plotter pauses to allow you to change the tool from a knife to creasing tool to do a 2 layers cut automatically. So creasing tool is to put the creasing line into your packaging job. The cutter for heavy paper. If you are cutting more than half millimeter thickness of paper for the packaging application, you are required to purchase or use this heavy paper cutter, so which comes with 3 blades and $217. It works for 500 sheet cutting per one piece. So you also need to add this cost for your job. The cutter holder comes with this AR series. It's newly developed, which is more convenience usage. However, it has the same functionality for the job comparing to what we have for an existing cutting plotter model. Lastly, the stand is optional for 60 centimeter series. It is about $500 to install. So again, it was my pleasure to introduce our English version of webinar for our product releasing next month. I would also inform you that tomorrow, the 5 people from Mimaki, Australia, will be introducing a few webinars for public. So please book your time, and it's free to log in and free to join. So we will be discussing more features advanced for our existing product as well. Again, I really appreciate your time today for joining our first English webinar in a global innovation days for our product launching. Have a nice day. All right, I'd like to get some questions coming if you have, but I think there's no question buttons. So if you are not shy, please click the raising hand button on the top, and I will allow you to speak. So I'd like to, communicate each other if possible. So any question coming? Some questions probably I'm not able to answer. All right, I've got Mr. Jason Hai, who is a national sales manager, is raising hand. I'm gonna put him on live. Please wait a second. Sorry, I just disabled his hand. Are you able to raise hand again?
You there, Thomas-san?
Okay, yeah. Great, yeah. Thanks for coming.
That's okay. Thank you for the invitation to the network in Australia.
Yep.
Just a quick question in regards to the JV33 130. Would we actually be bringing those into Australia as well as the 160s from the start?
Well, from the start, we are going to start with the JV330 160 because it is, from looking at the last 24 months, it is, in the product, it is mainly sold in the market. So we start with that model, and it's an indent demand. So if there's a customer, strictly wanting a different size or CJV series, we will consider bringing in May or later.
Okay, and my last question is the obviously the data you've given shows a JV330 and a CJV330. People who logged on to the first webinar have obviously asked me the question about the availability of the CJV 330 series in the Australian market as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, between Mimaki's factory, headquarter factory, and local subsidiary, which is Australia, we are always adjusting stock availability in 1 to 2 months, the forecast. However, this is a totally new product. No one knows how it works yet. So, so we will be just working with end users flexibly when they need and what they need, and we will work with end users as is on the go. Did it answer your question?
I think so. It's okay.
Thanks for joining as well.
That's okay. Thanks, Thomas-san. All right, thank you. Okay, bye.
All right. Is anyone else? I would like to. I have about 50 people joining Mimaki. Either customer or dealer network. So probably I'd like to get another question from someone if you're not shy. If you are shy, no worries. And I'm looking forward to receive an email from you regards to a few questions. All right, while someone is waiting for someone asking a question, let me just add the information for Mimaki Australian webinar starting from tomorrow. Tomorrow, it will be 11 o'clock Australian Eastern Time in Sydney, 10 o'clock Queensland, and will be 8 o'clock in Japan, 9 o'clock in Japan in the morning. We will be explaining not only a product portfolio we have, but the whole history of Mimaki Engineering and Mimaki Australia, and the reason why people should work with Mimaki. So all the benefit and features we providing in Australia's market to our local customers. In the afternoon, the same member will go over our development history about UV printing system. The reason we choose UV rather than other system for innovating, and all the history and what's application you can produce within UV printing system. The last day in February, we will have our textile specialist from Mimaki, Australia, talking about our product range and a case study on our dye sublimation polyester printing application or direct fabric printing with natural fibers. As well as there is another session from me for TS330, the new developed dye sublimation printer introduction tomorrow. Also, another session of sign graphics products on Friday. So if you want to ask us any questions during that session, please join us, and it will be free to ask any questions to our specialists. Right, I think I spoke enough. And well, I'm Japanese, so I appreciate your patience for my English and probably some not good translations. However, again, all end users of Mimaki, all the distributor partners of Mimaki, all right, let me click. There's a guy or lady called Nadian, raise hand. Let me put him on live. Hello, Nadian. Are you there? Can you hear me? Nadian, you need to activate your microphone in order to start speaking. Do you have a microphone available, Nadian? Are you there?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, sorry, you're a lady.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. Hi, I'm Carlo from Big Pix.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm great. Thank you for this presentation. We just have a question about the XY slitter.
Yes.
And also the media changer.
Yes.
Is the XY slitter available for purchase for the JV100?
At this moment, unfortunately, not for existing product, but only for the new 330 series.
Oh, all right. Okay. You have another question. Yung heater.
How about the heating element of the JV330? When
Will it affect the
will
XY?
it affect?
Do you mean is a heater
Yes.
on the printer will affect XY slitting work?
Yes. Is it in the same position?
No, it's not. Let's look at the machine at a glance. The heating element is locating very top side of a printing, but there are about 5 to centimeters gap between a heating element to a slitting system. So definitely the heater, the media temperature at the XY slitter is not going up, more than 70 degrees, I guess. So it should not affect the, the cutting property.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. That was clear.
Thank you very much. And again, nice meeting you. And thanks for supporting Mimaki.
Thank you.
Right, everyone, please don't be shy to ask a question. Probably I will ask our coordinator from tomorrow's session. I will make sure add the question and answer function for everyone, so you can freely ask a question. Sorry about this time inconvenience. All right, this is almost 3 o'clock Japan time and 5 o'clock in Sydney time. So again, thank you very much for your patience and joining us. And again, thanks for your support and being a valid Mimaki customer. I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.